Alright, so let's discuss video traffic. So what is video traffic? This is all referral traffic that comes from websites that are primarily focused on video. So for example, these are websites like YouTube, Break, Metacafe.com, Dailymotion.com, Vimeo. So how can you get as much traffic as possible from video websites? Obviously, you want to sign up to all the popular video websites, and I've put the 5 most popular down here, and I'll put those under the video so you can have access to them. So the first thing to do is to sign up to all these websites, and just like with all the other videos, I told you to create a file. You want to create a file that has the information for all your accounts at these websites. Now the advantage here is you only have to set up an account for your website one time, and then all you have to do is post videos. So let's talk about how you can get as much traffic as possible from these websites. So obviously you want to post high quality videos to all the top video websites, and you want to do it as often as possible. So it's up to you to come up with the ideas for what you're going to make videos on. But you want to make sure that you're posting videos as often as possible, and you want to make sure they're really high quality videos. So an example would be a really effective way to kind of increase your brand for your website through videos is to make sure you have an intro. So something at the starting of each of your videos that makes your brand really stand out. You could pay somebody to create one of these for you, or you could even create one yourself. But so what you want to do is post videos to places like YouTube, for example here. YouTube being the primary, the dominant video site that you want to post your videos to, because YouTube is huge. And now YouTube is also owned by Google, but it's important to remember that even though they're owned by Google, it's still an excellent traffic source. Last time I checked, I believe YouTube was the second largest search engine in the entire world. Or actually, I take that back, it should be the third, somewhere around there. So YouTube is a huge website, and they drive, I mean, they have millions and millions and millions of visitors a day, and so that's why they're really great for driving traffic back to your website. You can come up with all kinds of different ideas for videos for your website. In my example, if I was creating videos for digital photography, I might do like a slideshow of some really exotic images that I've taken with my camera, something like that. The types of videos that you create are going to be totally dependent on what type of niche you're in. So you want to just be creative and just come up with some really high quality ideas for some great videos that you can post. Now I would post all my videos to YouTube to start with, just because they're the biggest out of all the top video websites. And next, what you can do is just take all the videos you've posted to YouTube, and you can basically aggregate them to the other top video websites. So if you post one on YouTube, I would take that same video and I'd go post it on all the other top video websites, because what you're doing is you're increasing your reach, and you're going to get traffic from all these top video websites. Now you're probably going to get the majority of your traffic from YouTube, but all the other top video websites can still drive a lot of traffic, and every little bit of traffic adds up. And what's great about it is, once you post that video to all these websites, it's going to sit there and it's going to keep bringing you in traffic over and over and over again. So let's see. So to increase the amount of traffic that you're getting from these websites, you want to, if you're posting videos for certain keywords, you want to make sure your titles, descriptions, and if possible, your URLs are optimized. So, for example, if you are creating a video that's targeting maybe a long tail keyword, something that's, or a really long query phrase, a keyword phrase, you want to make sure that you follow all the same rules that you'd follow if you're creating an article on your website. So all the same on-page SEO factors you want to use for your YouTube video as well. And what that's going to do is it's going to help your YouTube video to rank higher in YouTube itself. And as you know, Google displays videos in their search results. And so by having your videos keyword optimized for whatever keywords you're targeting, your videos are going to show up, have a much more higher chance of showing up in Google, the actual Google search results as well. So you can get traffic from YouTube itself, and you can get traffic from people searching in Google that land on your video. So that's really important. Make sure you're keeping all of your SEO factors in mind when you're creating your videos. So also, you want to make sure you link back to your website in the description of all your videos. So any video you create and post to these video websites, you want to put a link back to your website in the description. And you want to make sure it's the first thing that you put in your description, because you want it to actually show, you want it to actually show up before the user has to click show more. So I'll give you an example of this really quick. So for example, we have this video here. Now if you look here, you see this is the description of the video. Whoops. So all this text right here above where it says show more is the description. You want to make sure you get your link back to your website in this area here before the user has to click show more. So that's going to be really important, because if they have to click this button show more, then they're not as likely to click the link back to your website. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so also make sure your titles and video thumbnail images are as catchy as possible. So just like if you were writing an article for your website, you want to make sure the title of the video is as descriptive and catchy as possible. You can be creative and come up with ways to make your titles really descriptive and at the same time really catchy. And also another aspect of a video that makes people click on it more, increases your click-through rate for your videos, is the thumbnail. So you want to try to choose the thumbnail that's a really catchy. If you can see here, a lot of these top videos right now, they have really catchy thumbnails that make you want to click on them. So just make sure you're paying attention to that as well, because that's going to help to drive more traffic from the video websites. So let's talk for a second about what the traffic from these video websites, what it's good for, why you'd want it. So as I said before, the videos that you create and post to all these different websites, they can actually show up in Google. So that gives them a chance of being clicked on by searchers. And as I said before, search engine traffic is pretty much the highest converting traffic that you can get to your website. Now that's really important, because if you have videos showing up in the search results and search engine users are clicking them, those visitors are highly likely to convert and do something that you want them to do, such as click an ad or go through an affiliate link or something like that. Now in the case of this course, I'm actually going to have you create your own product. That's the end result here. That's the main type of monetization you want to have for your website. So these users are more likely to actually purchase your product. So That's why YouTube traffic is really useful. People that are just searching in YouTube, they can actually, the traffic from these people is actually really good as well, but not necessarily for converting into sales for your product or something. But people who are just browsing videos, you never know who uses these websites. I mean, there's all kinds of different people who use them. So when they click back to your website from your video, they're gonna be a lot more likely to convert to doing some action you want them to do than, for example, maybe a user from Twitter or some social media website. So just keep all these, and also make sure that obviously that your videos, that you're creating quality videos. You don't want to create really spammy videos and put them on here on these video websites. If possible, you want to create videos that have you in them, because a lot of people are drawn to videos that have the actual person in them. So it's a lot more personal when you're creating videos with you in them. So try to keep that in mind, as opposed to creating a video that's just a like a PowerPoint presentation or something like that.